Help me reach 400 subscribers. Support the video with a like. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. Thank you. I used to believe honesty was the backbone of every lasting relationship. That's what I clung to when I met Emily, the woman who made me think love could be quiet, steady, and real. We'd been together almost 3 years. I wasn't chasing fireworks anymore, just comfort. And for a while, she gave me that. Or at least she made me think she did. We met at a friend's barbecue. She laughed at my terrible cooking jokes, and I remember thinking, finally, someone who listens. She was kind, grounded, and free of games. Over time, she became my calm. But calm can turn into silence, and silence, I learned, can feel like distance. It started small. Late replies. Vague plans. That blank stare in her eyes when I spoke. Whenever I asked if something was wrong, she'd smile softly. Just tired, Ethan, she'd say. Tired became her answer for everything. Then came the Saturday night she told me about a work dinner. Normally, I wouldn't have questioned it. But there was a flicker of hesitation in her voice when she said dinner. My gut tightened. I stayed home, cooked, and waited. 10 o'clock turned into midnight. No message, no call. By 1 a.m., I gave up and went to bed. My phone buzzed once. A short message. Don't wait up. Jason's with me. I stared at it. Jason, her coworker, the one she called a brother. My chest twisted in a way I hadn't felt in years. There was no apology, no explanation. Just the words. Jason's with me.
I didn't reply.
Every draft I started felt weak. Angry words seemed beneath me. Sad ones useless. I deleted them all and turned off my phone. By morning, I wasn't angry. I was done. She walked through the door around 10 a.m. like nothing had happened. Hair perfect, coffee in hand, a fake yawn.
Morning, she said.
How was your dinner? I asked. Her eyes flickered, just for a moment. Oh, it was fine. Just some campaign talk. Jason dropped me off. There was again his name. Casual. Rehearsed. Too light to be true. I smiled faintly. Good. I got your text. Her face went pale. What text? The one where you said Jason was with you. The one where you told me not to wait. Silence. Thick, suffocating. It's not what you think, she whispered. I stayed calm. Then tell me what it is. We were just hanging out after dinner. I didn't want you waiting because I knew it'd be late. You didn't want me waiting, I repeated slowly. Because Jason was with you. She nodded, eyes trembling. Yeah, but nothing happened. I took a step back. Here's the truth about honesty. It doesn't falter. It doesn't shake. It doesn't break eye contact. Her story did all three. I walked to the window, quiet. Emily, do you remember what you told me when we first started dating? She frowned. What do you mean? If you ever stop loving me, just promise you'll tell me before you leave. I turned to her. I'm keeping that promise for you. Her eyes widened. What does that mean? It means you don't have to explain anything. You made your choice last night. I just needed confirmation. Tears sprang instantly. Ethan, please. I made a mistake. Okay? It wasn't what you think. I cut her off gently. A mistake is forgetting an anniversary. Burning dinner. This was a decision. She tried to step closer, but I moved past her, toward the bedroom. Where are you going? She whispered. To pack, I said. Her voice cracked. You can't just walk away like this. I paused at the door. You told me not to wait. I'm just listening. For a moment, silence became justice. She stood there, realizing every careless word she had thrown away was now coming back to her, clean, final, unshakable. I packed quietly. No yelling. No pleading. No bargaining. She tried to talk, half apologies, half excuses. Stress, loneliness, needing attention. I didn't respond. She wanted a reaction. I gave her peace instead. When I zipped my bag, she reached out. Can we at least talk? I looked at her one last time. You already did the talking last night. You just sent it to the wrong person. That line hit harder than any scream ever could. Her shoulders fell, tears streaming. I walked out without slamming the door. Silence had said it all. Driving away, I realized something remarkable. I wasn't heartbroken. I was free. For the first time in months, I wasn't waiting. I wasn't doubting myself. I wasn't trying to earn what should have been given willingly. A week later, she texted, "I made the biggest mistake of my life. Can we talk?" I typed a response, then deleted it. Closure doesn't come from explanations. It comes the moment you stop begging someone to be the person they weren't. I sent one message instead. "You told me not to wait." I listened. Then I blocked her. People think closure comes from answers, but it doesn't. It comes from peace. Jason can have her excuses, her half-truths, her rehearsed words. I'll take calm over pretty lies any day. That night, I poured a drink, looked at the city lights, and felt something I hadn't felt in years.
Calm.
Not the kind Emily faked, but the kind that lives in your chest when you finally stop waiting for someone who will never come home. Sometimes, the most powerful response isn't yelling. It isn't chasing. It's silence.